On January 25th, Mubarak, the oppressive leader of Egypt, was ousted. Fair and democratic elections occurred, and Morsi, a representative of the Muslim Brotherhood, was declared Egypt's new leader. However, on July 3rd, Morsi was thrown out of power by a military coup. The people's protests began anew as they were outraged that their choices and new government was not being taken seriously. This is their story.
We want our elected leader in office. We will not tolerate our military's injustice.
Now in Cairo.
On July 3rd, Morsi, Egypt's newly elected president, was kicked out of office by the military. Morsi is a member of the Muslim Brotherhood, a conservative organization that is not supported by the United States. Thousands of Egyptians took to the streets in a peaceful protest against the military and its coup. However, these protests quickly turned bloody. On July 8th, a large congregation of Muslim Brotherhood supporters and members gathered outside of the Republican Guard headquarters, where they believed Morsi was being held captive. Their aim was to hold a peaceful protest to hopefully make the military understand that ousting Morsi was against the very basic ideas of their revolution, which the military had supported. During pre-dawn prayer, a ritual essential to the Islamic religion, the military attacked the citizens using live ammunition. Hundreds of protesters were injured, and at least 50 members of the Brotherhood were killed. These actions sparked extraordinary outrage.
Things may have gotten a little rioty before the army swooped in, but there wasn't any violence. No one was being hurt. Then, during morning prayer, which should be sacred, there was a surprise attack. Tear gas was everywhere. The sound of guns was deafening. This only goes to show just how much we can't trust the military and how they're only involved for their own corporate interests, not to bring fair elections to Egypt. We need Morsi, and we need the Muslim Brotherhood.
Breaking news. Yesterday in Cairo, Egypt, the Muslim Brotherhood called a day of protest. They called this the Day of Steadfastness, to protest the coup that overthrew President Morsi from his elected position. Now, under Mansour, the new cabinet of 34 members has no representatives from the Muslim Brotherhood. This appointed council outraged many from the Muslim Brotherhood who think they should rightfully be in power. The Brotherhood is trying to protect its honor and integrity. Here is some footage from these protests. In other news, reports are flowing in that prisoners of the government related to the Muslim Brotherhood are being tortured. Methods include being blindfolded, beaten, and even electrocuted. Over 660 Egyptians have been arrested in the past 3 weeks, primarily gathered from protests supporting the Brotherhood. Prisoners are given no rights and no access to lawyers. These actions have human rights activists outraged.